Hello, welcome to Best Reviews at YouTube. This item has a rating of 4.0 out of 5 stars. A customer wrote, "This worked great on my PS3 Slim, SEC 2001. This was my first attempt at replacing a drive on a PS3. You can find detailed directions online that you should follow, but the basic steps: 1. Take apart your PS3. Note that there are 3 and number 34, security and number 34, screws that take a special type of Torx bit that has a hole in the middle. However, I was able to use a tiny jeweler's flat-tipped screwdriver to extract these. They are not and very tight, thank goodness. Also note that there are screws underneath plastic inserts that you have to pry out. Not hard, but not obvious. Remove the top cover of the PS3.2. Take out the internal power supply, 2 screws, and you have to disconnect a couple of cables. 3. Remove the N number 34, bad N number 34, drive. You have to take out 1 screw on the back of the drive, which I forgot to put back in, but works fine anyway. You also have to disconnect several cables, and reroute a couple of wires that run N number 34, over N number 34, the drive. You have to tear the paper strip holding these down. Important, when removing the tiny ribbon cables, be sure to first experiment with flipping up the flaps that hold in the cable. The cable does not just plug in using resistance, it is held in place by these little plastic N number 34 clamps. N number 34, I was stupid and just pulled the cables out, but had to learn how the clasps worked when installing the new drive. 4. You must take apart the new drive, remove the mini circuit board on the inside, and swap it out with the old one. This is where you have several of those ribbon cables that you must be very careful with. 5. Perform the reverse steps and put everything back together. And Viola, you should have a functioning PS3! All in all, the repair took me about an hour. I spent nearly $60 on the new drive, but is well worth it. In summary, highly recommended if you are experiencing drive failure on your PS3. Thank you for watching. Please give the thumbs up.